Have you ever wondered about the journey your seafood takes before it lands on your plate? Today we're peeling back the layers of this enigma, exploring the complex world of seafood traceability and labeling. Picture a vast, interconnected network. The seafood supply chain is a labyrinth, a web of fishermen, processors, retailers, and finally, consumers. It's a journey that spans oceans, crosses borders, and intertwines countless lives. But in this complexity, there's a need for transparency, for a clear line of sight from sea to plate. And that's where traceability and labeling come into play. They're not just about knowing the source of your seafood, they're about sustainability, ethics, and quality. They're about protecting our oceans and the livelihoods that depend on them. As we delve deeper, you'll soon discover the vital role that traceability and labeling play in the seafood industry. Imagine a fish caught in the vast ocean, destined for your dinner table, but how does it get there? This journey, my friends, is an intricate dance of numerous stages and stakeholders, all playing their part in the seafood supply chain. From the moment the fish is caught to the time it lands on your plate, it has embarked on a voyage that is as fascinating as it is complex. Let's start with the fishermen. These are the hardy souls who brave the elements to haul in the catch. They're up before dawn, casting their nets and lines into the deep, teeming waters. Each fish they pull aboard marks the beginning of a new journey. Once the boat docks, the catch is sorted, packed, and sent off to the processors. Here, the fish is cleaned, cut, and prepared for its next step. It might be turned into fillets, canned, smoked, or prepped in 100 other ways. Regardless of the method, each fish is meticulously handled, ensuring it arrives at its next destination in peak condition. From the processors, the seafood moves to the distributors. These are the logistical wizards who make sure the seafood gets from point A to point B, often crossing borders and time zones. They manage the delicate balance of supply and demand, ensuring the fish remains fresh and safe for consumption. Next up are the retailers. These can be your local grocery stores, seafood markets, or high-end restaurants. They're the final link in the chain before the seafood reaches you, the consumer. They display the fish, sell it, and in some cases, cook it to perfection. And finally, there's you, the consumer. You're the reason this entire chain exists. You make the purchase, you cook the meal, you enjoy the fruits of the sea. But this journey from catch to consumer is not without its challenges. Without proper traceability and labeling, it can quickly turn into a murky road, where the origins and journey of the seafood can become obscured. The journey of seafood is a complex one, and without proper traceability and labeling, it can become a murky road. So why is traceability so crucial in this intricate journey? Traceability, in essence, is the backbone of accountability in the seafood industry. It plays a pivotal role in ensuring the sustainability of fisheries. By keeping a record of where and how fish are caught, we can prevent overfishing and protect endangered species. But it doesn't stop there. Traceability is also a powerful weapon against illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. By tracing the origin of seafood, we can identify and penalize those who flout the rules, thus protecting our oceans and maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. In addition, traceability has a significant part to play in food safety. Seafood, like any other food, can be susceptible to contamination. With effective traceability, we can quickly identify the source of any problem, take corrective action, and prevent further spread. This is particularly important in recall procedures where speed is of the essence. Moreover, traceability supports ethical labor practices. The seafood industry, unfortunately, is not immune to the scourge of forced labor and human trafficking. Through traceability, we can ensure that seafood products are not only caught sustainably, but also harvested ethically. And let's not forget the consumers. Today's consumers are more conscious than ever about what they eat. They want to know where their food comes from, how it was caught, and whether it was produced ethically. Traceability provides this information, enhancing consumer confidence and allowing them to make informed choices. At its core, traceability is about transparency. It provides a clear view of the seafood supply chain from boat to plate. It allows us to see what's going on behind the scenes, to hold those responsible accountable, and to make better choices for ourselves and our planet. Traceability, therefore, acts as a beacon of transparency in the convoluted world of seafood. Now let's turn our attention to labeling. How does this simple act make a big difference? Imagine walking down the aisle of a supermarket. You're faced with an array of seafood options, from prawns to salmon, all neatly packed and presented. But how much do you really know about what you're buying? This is where labeling steps in as a silent informant, providing you with crucial information about the product you're about to purchase. Labeling in the seafood industry is more than just a name tag. It's a passport that carries vital information about the product, the species of the seafood, its origin, and the method of production. This information allows you, the consumer, to understand the journey your seafood has taken from the ocean to your plate. The power of labeling lies in its ability to inform and empower. It gives you the knowledge to make informed choices about the seafood you consume. If you're concerned about sustainability, labels can guide you towards products that have been sourced responsibly. If you're conscious about the impact of your diet on your health, labels can help you identify seafood that is low in contaminants and high in nutritional value. Moreover, labeling promotes transparency in the seafood industry. It discourages unethical practices such as overfishing and misrepresentation of products. By demanding accurate labeling, consumers can hold the industry accountable and contribute to the promotion of sustainable seafood consumption. But it's not just about the consumers. Producers too benefit from accurate labeling. It allows them to showcase the quality of their products and differentiate themselves in the market. It's a tool to build trust with consumers and promote their commitment to responsible and ethical practices. The power of labeling is immense. It bridges the gap between the producer and the consumer, fostering a relationship built on trust and knowledge. It plays a pivotal role in shaping consumer behavior and influencing the industry towards sustainability. Labeling is thus the key that unlocks knowledge for consumers, enabling them to make conscious choices. While traceability and labeling hold immense potential, the path is not without its challenges. The first major barrier to implementing effective traceability and labeling systems is cost. Developing, implementing, and maintaining these systems can be a significant financial burden, especially for smaller businesses. These costs can include everything from the technology needed to track and trace products to the labor needed to maintain the system and the costs associated with training staff. Another challenge is technology. While advancements have been made, there is still a need for further development and refinement. In some parts of the world, the technology needed for effective traceability and labeling is simply not available or is too complex to use. Even when technology is available, there can be issues with compatibility between different systems, making it difficult to trace products across the entire supply chain. The lack of international standards is another hurdle. While there are some standards in place, they are not universally adopted. This can lead to confusion, inconsistencies, and difficulties in tracing products from one country to another. It also makes it harder to ensure that all seafood is labeled accurately and transparently. But, despite these challenges, there is a way forward. Collaboration among various stakeholders, including governments, industry bodies, and consumers, is key. By working together, we can develop and implement effective, affordable, and user-friendly traceability and labeling systems. Technology also has a crucial role to play. Advances in areas like blockchain and artificial intelligence have the potential to revolutionize traceability and labeling, making it easier to track products from the sea to the plate. These technologies can also help reduce costs and improve the accessibility of traceability and labeling systems. Despite the hurdles, the future of traceability and labeling in the seafood industry holds promise, with the potential to revolutionize the way we consume seafood. As we navigate these challenges and embrace the opportunities, we can look forward to a future where we know exactly where our seafood comes from, how it was caught or farmed, and the journey it took to reach our plates. We've journeyed through the world of seafood, traceability, and labeling today, unraveling its importance and potential. We've delved into the enigma that is seafood traceability, understanding its intricate journey from the ocean to our plates. We've underscored the critical role traceability plays in ensuring the quality, safety, and sustainability of the seafood we consume. Our exploration didn't stop there. We dived into the power of labeling, demonstrating how it empowers consumers with the knowledge to make informed choices. We've also tackled the challenges that this industry faces and the potential solutions that can pave the way forward. The journey doesn't end here. It continues every time we consume seafood as we become a part of this intricate web of traceability and labeling. So let's continue this exploration together. Subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and join us in our next video as we continue to explore fascinating topics. Remember, every time you consume seafood, you're part of this journey.